You ever considered leveling up on the dab?
Level up in the dab. That's what it's all about, baby.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's a non-story. Please. And she's funny. She's obviously a different person now. If I were her, I would just lean into it. Be like, yes, I am a felon 1,000,000 times. And that is why I have sassy red hair and I am so judgmental.
I guess you could say that her new nickname should be the Hate Woman.
So what do you think should happen to Haley now?
Jill.
What do you mean? Happen?
Yeah.
She'll continue on with her life. I mean, I'm not, again, didn't I just say I like the gal? I'm not like
oh yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not contradicting anything you said. I'm just like, what I
just said I think that she should lean into it and be like, yeah, I gotta pay us. Doesn't mean just because like Melton calls people fat all the time, even though he's morbidly obese. Haley calls people out all the time in their court filings and everything, even though she had a troubled, we'll call it, past. So there you go.
Well, I mean, like, Melton is a fat guy, but he can recognize morbidly obese people still.
No, he's morbidly obese for sure, except for his like weird like toothpick legs.
But even morbidly obese people can recognize morbidly obese people, you know?
That's what I just said, Patricia, right? I just said, I'm like, just because Melton's morbidly obese doesn't mean he can't call people out for being morbidly obese. So just because Haley's a former felon doesn't mean she can't call people out for, I guess, being criminals, I guess.
I mean, anything you see, really. I mean, really, an experience like that, I don't think it changes your ability to perceive things in an objective way, you know?
So we agree.
I guess. I thought you were saying that you're like, oh well, Melton is fat, but he calls out more. I didn't know that you were saying he should be able to, and that's fine. I thought it was a diss.
I said Melton does the same thing, right?
Right. You say he does the same thing, but
because he's fat doesn't mean that he can't call people out for being fat.
Give people your information, blah 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 blah, and people will do what they will. Some people will be malicious with it, and that's what she was doing, like blatantly. And it made me uncomfortable. So I put an end to it.
She messaged me, actually two Dabble women messaged me within a span of 24 hours saying, you know, do you know anything about Haley? She's coming at me hard. And I was like, in my brain, I just wanted to say, I don't know, call her a redneck and move on with your life. But like, I don't know, that's what I would do. Like, and I said to the cartoon, I'm like, she's like, I know I'm failing. I'm like, her and I, you know, we've had a past of like, you know, going back and forth, but she's actually not a bad gal. The best thing you can do is probably ignore it.
Big time. I really would. If I were Electra, I would definitely ignore it because there is so much shit on the back end of things, as it were, if you will, that I'd be humble if I were her.
Yeah, but the thing about that was awkward is because the last couple of episodes we've done, Lemmy, I think you could say that they've been pretty lighthearted. It was last week, even fucking Pat and Keanu were getting along. It was a Tuesday, and it was like, and Electra had said that she wasn't going to come on because she was worried about, you know, the chat attacking her. And I had said to her, I'd convinced her, trust me, don't worry, it's going to be fine. We're just all going to have a laugh, and we're all going to, you know, good, as I think it's well said by me there. But the thing is as well, I did know that Lemmy was annoyed about the DM about the makeup photo, about the makeup idea, but I didn't know that it was going to go into then fucking Haley's health stuff, and apparently Electra said something about Haley's kid or something like that. I don't know. So I feel genuinely guilty about that shit.
You shouldn't. I've seen some of her DMs where she's threatening to do some things and somebody's had to talk her out of it. I don't feel bad at all.
Her in the chat of the other show, and she started like fucking yelling, and it's like, I'm not saying stay in the corner. I watched Dirty Dancing the other day. Yeah, that's the porno version with the kids. What? But the thing is, so they said they went after her hard, and now they just know any show she goes on, any stream she does, they're just going to troll the shit out of her. And I think, I'm not saying, oh, you had this coming, but you've now told those people exactly how to piss you off. And I think it's crazy. Pat?
Yeah, crazy. I mean, people do get obsessed, and they want to follow you around wherever you go sometimes. I've seen it. So, that you would hope that kind of thing wouldn't happen, but it does.
I bet you can't give any examples, though.
Can't think of anything, but I mean, I know that it's occurred.
Speaking of which, Lemmi sent me this in the DM, so I'm going to dox her and play it now.
I paid a fucking trans guy to eat my asshole, but I didn't gamble. Mom.
There you go.
She's
Lemmi.
Person now or a bad person back then. But it would, again, if it were me, no one would ever let it go. Ever. So.
You mentioned that, yeah.
No, yeah. It bears repeating.
And nobody's ever going to let it go with Haley. This is something that's going to follow her around the Dabbleverse for as long as she's in it.
And that's fine. I think we should lean into it. But for to say that, like, well, I don't know, is she on the show 24/7? Well, she's pretty sanctimonious. Is all.
It's a little joke. Sorry, little levity.
It's pronounced Lemmi, Pat. But the thing about that sort of stuff is, I think this is one of those stories that's going to follow Haley around, but I think it's already not taken off. Do you know what I mean? Like, if people have already shut it down. That's what I think. What do you think, Roachy? Yeah, darling face. Great face.
I just wanted to ask Keanu what her favourite part of Haley's rap sheet was. Because I think the domestic abuse thing was quite funny, right? Imagine Haley beating the shit out of somebody,
Is that what it was?
What?
Well, allegedly, that's what I've seen, but who knows whether it's true, right?
I'm not her. I didn't scan the entire paperwork of it, but
I think it's I still think that there's something that remains to be seen about all that. I don't know. I find it's a little unconvincing. I can't imagine again that anybody would not be in prison.
Yeah, and maybe it was just because we weren't there, but maybe if she did do it, it was self-defense, and she just went too far and kicked the shithole out the shithole, kicked the shit out of the guy. She seems like she could fight.
That's another thing. She's
a domestic violence victim, actually.
That's what yeah. There's another thing, right? We all know she's a victim of a domestic violence situation. So maybe we don't know what transpired there. And then she caught charges for something. That could be true too.
Because he was a bitch and he couldn't take it when he was dishing out. So good for her. I hope she kicked him in the fucking bollocks.
Good. Let's go.
With Kiki, I mean, I know what happened and she doesn't. So, there's nothing for me to argue about.
How many times have I said that?
Never in my presence.
Well, I mean, I don't know what transpired with you, but I don't know.
Take it up with Morty Smith.
Oh, you weren't married at the time, Kiki?
Me and Eugene?
At the time of the brawl?
No, we weren't even dating at the time, but
I think I kind of always felt like I brought you guys together a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, no, I didn't because I always tell Eugene, I'm like, even he was always in the back of my mind because and I didn't like it.
He was always in the back of your something.
I did not like seeing him get fucking sucker punched in the face. No, I didn't like that. And then I think he went, she likes me. She really likes me. So, yeah. That's one way to reframe it, Pat. That's fine.
Lemmi.
Age of Quarrel, thanks for the 5. Hughezy, can your show be funnier so Kevin's now exclusive sniping show can become funnier by proxy? Hashtag save MLC.
Yeah, here's this is funny.
Let's just throw it in there. Go ahead, say.
I love
There
it.
you go. Oh, great! Here's our friend Lemmy. He said that he would fight Dixon like that. That's silly goose talk. Like, but what would happen if Pat said, "Yeah, sure, I'll take the challenge."
I don't know how else to say it. I love Gino because he is who he is and he's passionate. He does not deal with dabbling well. Pat, I can sit here and be cordial with you, but you assaulted him and it hurt his feelings because he liked you and it hurt. Okay? Like, I don't know how else to say it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you assaulted a coworker and you got fired, and I think that he genuinely goes, that I liked Pat. So he gets fucking butthurt and crazy, and like, he doesn't dabble. I try not to dabble, but when I do, I try and have fun with it. Gino doesn't have fun with it. It's too much passion. So
Fucking eye
I
ties.
don't want to fight anybody.
Speaking of fun, this is fun.
I mean, Borgo's a really good guy. He knows a lot about cars and everything.
It's good stuff. Lemmy.
Even if you don't run your mouth on the internet, I found it still, sometimes trouble still finds you, I mean, people that I had never spoken about came out and started talking about me over and over again.
But also that's a weird statement because like Haley didn't say, "Hey, I stole a car once when I was a young tyke." She didn't say it. Everything you
I didn't
know
realize she was
about me,
shooting.
I've told you. So like when it comes back to me, what? Like upset about what? So it really doesn't make much sense.
One time in your head, Racket said you and he can swap wives. KB say you good, but he lied. You run to the challenge when you need a few dollars. No, you're not in our league. You a fucking goal-quotizer.
All right, then.
You're a goal-quotizer?
Yo. Yow. Fap my ruse. Bongs at a Compton,
I need to watch him go to a pub and not socialize at all. It's like, this is what he was like in Vegas, but yeah, his audience is like, oh yeah, it's great. It's like, okay.
Lemmy.
Morty Smith, thanks for the 5. Pat, tell us about Kiki's stand-up. You have a lot to say about it on your own show.
Sure. Kiki is, I think, a stand-up with potential, but I still think she's very inexperienced. About 4 years in, she has other stage experience, which I think helps. She never comes off as nervous, but there's certain kind of comedy fundamentals, I think, that, you could stand to master, and I'm sure you will in the time to come.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I think you're a little off there. Have you ever seen me do stand up? Have you ever been in the room?
I've never been in the room. That's a fact.
I think you're recalling too when I said, I don't know, when we did that show with Bob, I said, yeah, I did. I took a long break because of COVID, but it's a little more than 4 years. But
okay. I mean, the only place I get that from is I actually asked you on,
and I said I'm not really. You said,
yeah. Let me finish. I asked you about doing comedy. If you're a comedian, you go, I'm not really a comedian. That's what you said.
I said, I'm not really doing that right now. You turned it into like, I'm more of a comedic actress or something. What I really said was I've been taking a long break. So yeah, I did have a big gap in between, but
well,
still.
That's not something you should be saying.
Okay.
Big gap. Anyway.
Hey-o. When are your next dates, Pat? When are your next stand-up?
Whenever I want.
I'll be at Governor's this Saturday. So
that's cool.
anyway.
Gav.
just like a real comic.
And
Keep it
Pat,
up.
I'm not even. That was a fine description. I'm very young. You know, it's fine. It's fine. But
I mean, I thought it was charitable.
yeah,
and honest.
charitable. You know what?
Well,
I put on all. I made up my face just for you, you weirdo.
I
My
said that
God.
was for Bob, and then Hughezy turned it into being about me. I said it was for Bob.
Hughezy did.
Yes, he goes, oh, yeah, Pat thought it was for him, and so he thinks you're pretty and all this shit. It's like, no. It's I was putting it on Bob. You were doing.
I
it for
just think
Bob.
it's very cute of you and the other elderly old man to think I would dress up for you. So
What's
that
Gino
is
got to do with
adorable.
this?
They're not even in the Dabbleverse.
Chaos control.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Your clipping of my show sucks dick.
Without Dave, I wouldn't be here.
Well, now we know who to blame.
If you enjoyed this clip, you can thank the ultimate life form by using the super tip link in the description. Do it or don't.
Final Boss. That's right, Final Boss. I love Final Boss.
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Dave, where are you, David? Leveling up in the dab.